Welcome once again to Cooking with Gas. I'm your host, Butch Crockett, and this, of course, my trusty assistant, Virgil Boone.
Hey!
Hey, Virgil. Let me ask you something. What does that MH stand for?
My hat?
I had to ask. You know, I wish you'd wear one like mine. Would you do that, please?
I'll think about it.
I bet you will. Well, listen, you're going to be glad you joined us for this segment because today I'm preparing my once-a-year special multi-bean casserole. And the reason I only make it once a year is because I only make it for Virgil's birthday, which is today. Yes, indeedy doddly do. Well, listen, let me tell you how to whip up this wonderful dish. First, you go to the grocery store and find everything that says beans on it and buy it. Then bring it all home, open every can, and just dump it in a bowl, just like this. Oh, yes, beans, beans, all kinds of beans, yes. They're good for your heart, yes.
The more you eat them,
don't you do it.
The more you
don't
like them.
Okay. There we go. They're all in a bowl. Now you just take a big ladle, give them one big old stir. There we go. And voila. And you serve. There you go, Virgil. Look at there.
Tell him about how it cost Floyd that good deer last year.
Yes, it did. Friends, this is not a user-friendly dish, so when you're eating it, remember, watch the wind.
Yeah, and tell him the other thing, too, about not lighting cigarettes or cigars in the bunkhouse afterwards.
Oh, that's a big no-no because, well, Virgil learned a lesson last year.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yes. In fact, Virg, why don't you go over there and eat this?
Okay.
Way over there. I'll be right behind you. Way behind. That feller's nuttier than squirrel, Dookie.
Well, buddy, it's November 4th. I shot a real nice buck this past Saturday. You're gonna have to take my word for it, cause you're never gonna lay eyes on it. I'm telling everybody I know not to use you for their taxidermist. The only thing you're good for is fertilizer, cause that's what you are, buddy. I hope you starve, I hope your wife starves, I hope your dog starves.
I don't like to overwhelm a woman all at once. What I like to do is give them the slow smile. Here's my dilemma. I am early season bow hunting. I got a big one down in the ditch, and I don't have any way to get them out. I got two options. I can either go back to the cabin and get some help, or I can use the winch from my vehicle, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Sometimes it pays to use your brain when you're out in the woods.
Oh, hey, ho, wait a minute, wait. Put her in reverse. I left my candy bars down there.
Well, some of us use our brains. And that's your Redneck Hunting Tip of the week.
Holler when you get to the bottom.
What?
Holler when you get to the bottom.
Can't hear you.
Elwood, do you know what you are? You are a dog. D-O-G, dog. Not just any kind of dog, an egg-sucking hunting dog. I don't know how you can even think about going hunting with all the stuff that needs doing around here. I could use a little help, you know. You ought to be staying home this weekend and cleaning out them darn gutters. Them things are so full of leaves, it's a wonder they don't just snap off, fall, hit me on the head, and kill me. Why anybody would want to go sit in a tree in freezing weather is beyond me anyway. You and your buddies dressed like bushes spraying your doe pea juice on each other. Elwood, I've got news for you. That ain't natural. Normal men don't do that kind of thing. And I'll tell you something else. Women find it very unappealing. Why, I wouldn't go within 100 yards of a man that smells like deer pee. I've got news for you, Nature Boy. I may not be here when you get back. Let me tell you something, mister. I have needs too. Needs that are not being fulfilled around here. For your information, there are plenty of men that would love to spend time with me.
Yeah, like a team of psychiatrists.
I'll just tell the kids they don't have a daddy.
We ain't got kids.
Well, thank God. How would they turn out with just a mama to raise them? They'd probably end up being nuts that dressed funny and carried weapons. Not that you would even care, because the only thing you care about is yourself and the things that give you pleasure. You know, my mother's headed over. I guess you're not even going to wait around to see her. You know, the last time she came over, she got her walker stuck in the mud out front. If those people that were visiting from the church hadn't come by, she would have froze to death. Not that you would care.
I do care.
You ain't gonna be doing that all night long. If you're gonna be doing that, go take an antacid.
I don't need no antacid. Woman, I'm going hunting.
If you're leaving, take your true love with you.
Don't be messing with my deer head.
I love you, Elwood.
Ixnay on the ear day.